For this exercise, we're going to be working on glute med strength, which is the side butt muscle, which helps stabilize your pelvis from left to right when you're doing all sorts of functional activities. It's very important for making sure that your lower back is not taking over for too much motion, and also that you have good hip strength. Okay. I'm going to do this facing you and also facing away from you so you can see from both sides. There's a couple of components to pay attention to. What you're going to do is you're going to lay on one of your sides. You can have a pillow under your head, or you can keep your head propped up with your hand, whatever's comfortable for you, okay? But I don't want you to be dropping down too much, okay? Bottom leg's going to stay bent. Top leg's going to be straight, okay? When you do this, make sure that your pelvis stays stacked throughout this entire exercise. You don't want that pelvis rolling backwards behind you, okay? It's very important to make sure that you're getting the right muscle, all right? You're also going to want to make sure that you're engaging your core muscles. In order to do that, you're going to take the hand that's on the top, you're going to make a fist, and you're going to push down into the ground while you do the exercise. When you do this, this helps turn on your deep core. Make sure that your shoulder's not coming up by your ear, keeping that shoulder blade down. The top leg that's straight, that's the leg that we're going to be doing some movement with. You're going to be lifting it up and slightly behind you. When you do this, you want to lead with your heels so that your toes are sort of pointed down. And one of the compensations is that the toes are going to want to turn up. So again, you're going to engage your deep core by making a fist and pushing it into the ground. And then you're going to lift that top leg up and slightly behind you. Okay? You want to make sure that that heel is the part that's pointed up, not your toes. If your toes are pointing up, you're engaging your quad and your TFL. That's not the muscle we want. We want the butt muscle in the back. Okay? You also want to make sure that your pelvis is not rolling backwards, because that's another compensation to let the quads help you. Okay? But you also need to be careful to not overly extend through your spine. So the deep core activation is important. Keep this on. That's going to help you keep from arching. All right, I'm going to turn over and show you that same thing. So again, on your side, bottom knee's bent. You can have something to prop up your head. Top leg is straight. Make sure your pelvis is stacked. You're going to take that top hand, press down into the ground, engage your deep core, and you're going to lift your leg with the heel pointing up, okay? You should feel this deep side of the butt muscle here working hard. If you're feeling the front here, either your pelvis is rolled or your toes are starting to point up, okay? Make sure you're keeping that heel as the lead, okay? You also want to make sure that you're not overly arching your back here, so make sure that you're keeping that deep core on. That arm pressing into the ground can be very helpful. You're going to hold this for a series of seconds, and then you'll bring it back down to relax, okay? Make sure that the core stays on throughout the whole thing until your leg is down before you relax. If you're up here and you let the core down, you're going to end up coming like this, and then you're going to be reinforcing the wrong muscles.